shooting guard position, standing 6'8", number 3, Tracy McGrady.
2K Sports presents Thursday night. The NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. And for Charlotte, they've got Stephon Castle. Then Benyama's out there with Dunleavy. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Back to Thomas. Puts up a three. The offensive rebound. Here's Dunleavy. And he's covered by Dawkins. It's rebounded by New York. Fires for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. He's guarded by Thomas. Pass to Castle. And it's off from three-point range. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here is Thomas. Harden up top. Baseline J on the way. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Benyama, a screen on Harden. And Benyama throws it down.
Air special. Wemby on the catch and flush.
Tracy McGrady.
For New York, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Harden. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
You know, Harden is so hard to deal with when he drives because you know he's looking to draw the foul, and trying to defend him without fouling is a tall task.
Here's Castle. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. A three from Benyama. The rebound by Harden.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
No way, says Benyama. Not on my block.
It's deflected. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here is McGrady. To the middle. Now Castle. For the three. Trains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Thomas against Castle. Mike Dunleavy is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Chandler's checked in for the Hornets. Here's Wembanyama. He seems to always find a way to rack up points, currently averaging 24 points a game. That's the Dunleavy. This one for three. That's good. Great play set up by TMac, Tracy McGrady.
And this is what he does. Stretch the floor with deep range. You have to close out hard on Dunleavy.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Dunleavy. Here's Chandler. A shot from the low post is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Cavaliers. Harden outside, back to Thomas. Shot to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula. Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Heinrich against Thomas. Now here's Heinrich. Defense right on him. Makes it off the glass.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Thomas. Hasn't made one yet. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
To the paint, 5 to shoot. And now, in transition is Heinrich. Here we go. A shot by LaFrance, no good. Knicks trail by 9. Into the lane.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Thomas against Heinrich. And it's Bailey in the corner. To the inside. Here's Harden. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
Houston, the pass to Heinrich. There's the pick. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Bailey with the ball. And it's good. With time running down in the shot clock. Bailey's got 5.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
And so it's Charlotte headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Roy Hibbert is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Stephon Castle. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Jackson misses.
And even against defense as tight as that,
Good.
doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Wallace with a screen on McGrady. Knapple wide open, and he fires. Off target from outside. Here's Buzelis, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Charlotte. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Harden. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. That one good for 2.
Tell you what, that's one of the things I love about Harden's game. I mean, he's a dime dropper elite.
Here's Castle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Charlotte. The shot's good.
Good job there by Harden setting that screen, got his body right where it needed.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging. Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Another shot, and Hibbert with the block. Castle against Harden. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Outside Dumars. Here's the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
McGrady against Dumars. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Kevin?
You just want a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. For the Knicks, Dawkins checked in for Wallace. Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Joe Dumars. Here's Dawkins. Nothing on the board. Some nice passing by New York here. A floater. Good on the shot. And with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from James Harden. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So outside Korver fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Down low. Takes the 13-footer. Wembanyama with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't.
What a finish.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Floats one, and Jennings lays it in. Jennings has got the lead up to 14 now for the Hornets.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Dawkins. Shot clock at 6. Off target at the rim.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Here's Bailey. Guarded by Harden.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Fires from 18, and it comes off the front of the rim.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Here's Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
Now Bailey. And so it's Charlotte with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for. What do you make of these future games, fellas?
Why are you always talking about the future, Ernie? Live in the present.
Yeah, you know, you really need to practice mindfulness, Ernest.
Jeez, I'm just trying. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Charlotte Hornets.
That rim is looking awfully big to them right now. I'm telling you, even though those shots are tough, they're going in.
Yeah, this lead is monstrous, and there's still another half to go. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Ace Bailey, what a contribution.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Here's Castle. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Lets the three fly, and that one's good. McGrady's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Hornets.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Thomas against Castle. outside, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Castle with it. He's guarded by Thomas. That's the Dunleavy. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 19. From deep, Harden. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And there are a lot of dimensions to Harden's game. Maybe the biggest piece is all the damage he does on the perimeter.
Outside Thomas. Harden surveying the D. Back to Thomas. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, and he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Dunleavy. 6 points for him. No good that time. Castle against Thomas. Takes a step back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Harden is really skilled at creating contact from the D. You got to be careful when you guard.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct in the change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
And this guard, Harden, is an incredible young player. Someone with a promising future ahead of him.
Hornets leading by 12. Now here's Heinrich. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. Outside Thomas. Gonzalez grabs the board.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Dunleavy kicks to Heinrich. Stripped away. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
The Knicks shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
Chandler getting it done. Nice job setting the screen and then roll to the right spot at the right time.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Ball stolen. The shot by Heinrich no good. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Knicks. 11-point game. Thomas a screen. Pass to Harden. 6 to shoot. Not going to go that time. Chandler with the defensive effort. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Heinrich against Thomas. And here is Chandler. And Chandler throws it down. Well, the grimace of pain. tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
The Knicks making a switch here. Dumars is checked in. Charlotte also making some changes. LaFrancie's checked in for Buzelis. And Bailey subbed in for Mike Dunleavy. Pass to Dumars. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Bailey passes to LaFrance. Off target with his three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Hornets leading by 11. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Back to you.
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much. And Dawkins slams it in.
And the power of Chocolate Thunder. Dawkins with a violent approach at the rim.
Heinrich passes to Bailey. Takes a three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his six taken on the floor.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Dumars dishes to Thomas. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
Wallace going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Chandler with a screen for Jennings. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jennings has got his second basket.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Thomas down low. He's guarded by Jennings. Here's Dumars. An easy 2 points on the layup. Dumars got 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Outside Korver. A three. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. He has 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's Charlotte. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Tracy McGrady. Dunleavy is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Stephon Castle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And the Hornets with possession here. Following the three-pointer by Tony Parker. Wembanyama, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Dumars. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that one.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Parker against Castle. Parker's shot is off.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find always a surefire way to get back in the league.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Dumars to the basket by Charlotte. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's Dunleavy, guarded by Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A real floor spacer for this team. I mean, Dunleavy is a knockdown shooter from any distance.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Dawkins checked in for New York. Now, here's Dumars. Over McGrady. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Too easy for Wembanyama.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots to the close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Dumars kicks to Thomas. Got a piece of it. Dawkins a screen on McGrady. They need this. And Dawkins slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in it, this lead will really start shrinking.
Pass to Dumars. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And it's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Dunleavy's shot is off.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
New York moving the ball around. Thomas a screen. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And Dawkins slams it in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Castle against Thomas. That's to Dunleavy. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Charlotte no good that time either. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Dumars. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Bailey. Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied. And let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on James Harden. Ellie, take it away.
I was able to catch up with New York's head athletic trainer. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. Rotations, game plans, and minute distribution will all need to be readjusted while he's out of the lineup.
Good information as always, Ellie. Oh, watch out for Wembanyama!
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And it's time for an injury report.
The head athletic trainer for Charlotte let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip. which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he can play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
It's always so tough to see a player get hit with this kind of setback. You know, they dedicate so much time and energy and effort to their craft. My hope and prayer is that he has a smooth recovery.
1:52 left in the game. Now, Wembanyama. Stolen by Dumars. A 17-footer. And he recovers it. Another shot. No good. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And he does not hit. New York with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. Another chance. Wembanyama reels it in. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ace Bailey. He's off from three.
You know he wants that one back right in his wheelhouse.
It falls!
Dumars fully understands his role in this offense, including what shots to take.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart. Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick turn.
And he connected the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the Hornets making a change here. Dunleavy's checked in. And the second of two is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
He drops the first one and then puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Talk about much in the clutch. Big trip to the line there.
And Gorgo Rajakovic calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it misses. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for New York. The unlock and the rejection by Wembanyama. It's stolen by Dunleavy. Bailey fired. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.